Malawian boy.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening to everybody. The show was supposed to be at 8 o'clock, but I decided to push it to 10:30 so that I can allow people to watch a bit of football. You know, after the Queen died, God rest her soul. A lot of people did not watch football. So I was like, you know what? Instead of putting it at 8 o'clock while the match is being played, it's best to leave people to watch that instead of giving people a bit of, oh, what want to see, what want to see. So guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. It's a one-man show. Carl has got training today, so he's gonna go to training. So it's gonna be a one-man show. So guys, welcome to the show. Let me just set up a few things here. So there we go. Welcome to the show. I'm just gonna welcome the people in the comments. Daniel says, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Yes, guys, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Let's just get a bit of a graphic here. So like the vid, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and put your notification buttons on. So every time the True City Fan channel is on, you guys can be able to know. Let's go to Big Morgan. Big Morgan says Haaland or Gents. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Haaland, man. We're gonna talk about that goal machine. That man who's proving doubters wrong. You know, a lot of people have been doubting him, but it's coming out. You're coming out. You know, Chris says, "Good evening, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, Chris, man. Hope you're well." Sad that the Liverpool match was cancelled. You know, obviously because of I hear there's not enough police to police the games, which is quite funny. They should have just moved around the games. I don't know, but anyway, I don't know what's happening. So Robert says, "Hate like Plan B." Now, man, I had to change everything, so I'm not actually late. So let's get into this, guys. Let's get into this. It's going to be Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Man City. For the people in England, it's going to be at 12:30. For the people in America, I don't know. You tell me. But before I go into this, guys, um, there was a guy on Twitter who found me recently. I'm just gonna shout out at him. This is the guy over here. His name is Mir. He made me this beautiful graphic. Unfortunately, I couldn't be able to use it because every time I try to download the graphic from Twitter, the format is not working with my software. So Amir, I know we have tried all day. You said you tried emailing me. I didn't get any email, unfortunately. So we're gonna set this up for next time, Amir. So next time, guys, go to him. If you want any graphics, go to Amir. He's doing graphics. He does very well. Follow him on Twitter. He'll be able to do graphics for you if you're looking for graphics. Let me just get his Twitter here so you can follow him. So if you need any graphics, guys, you can follow Amir on his Twitter page. That's his Twitter page. That's Amir. He does the graphics. You can see he's got a few nice graphics on his page. Some of the graphics he does, like this. You see, that's him. He does stuff like that. So look, guys, if you're looking for somebody to do your graphics, your thumbnails on your YouTube, hit up my boy Amir, man. He'll be able to hook you up. Unfortunately, I couldn't download that graphic, so Amir, apologies for that. But I did promise you a shout out, Amir. I said I'm gonna shout out to you, Amir. So shout out to you. Next time, maybe we'll be able to sort out a way for you to send me the graphics in a better form. So, guys, let me just read some of the comments. Good evening. Hi, by Luca. Luca, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Chris says Brentford versus Arsenal in London is going to go ahead. It makes sense. I don't know, man. I don't understand the whole Chelsea versus Liverpool. Why they can't play that game? Why it's cancelled? Why is Man United is cancelled against? I don't know, man. I just don't know, man. Sometimes you don't understand England. I don't understand the country. But anyway, whatever they decide, man, I have no comment. Let's get into this, man. It's going to be Veta, are you there? Veta seems like Veda, are you there? Is Veda with us? I don't know if Veda is with us. Yeah, we'll just mute him for now. Oh, we can't even mute him. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll mute Veda for now as he's sorting out his stuff. Then he can join. So, guys, it's going to be Wolves versus Man City. It's going to be away at Wolves, one of the most difficult grounds to go to be honest with you. Wolves and all mugs, they make it very difficult for everybody when you go to Wolves. It's not an easy game. I was watching a few games against Wolves. We've had bad luck away from Wolves, but we've also beaten them. But we are going to see the return of this guy who is Diego Costa. Diego Costa is back at the Prem. Uh, Let me just write this to my boy Veta. Yeah, so Diego Costa is back, guys. So that's why I decided to choose him as part of the graphic. He's smiling this time. He's happy to be back in the Prem. His presentation video with the Wolves was there. So as I said, it's going to be Wolves. So let's talk about injury report for Man City. For Man City so far, when I was watching the press earlier on, John Stones is back. We saw him in the Dortmund game. He played as a right back. He scored a beautiful goal. Mwah. Very amazing goal. But Kyle Walker apparently is feeling much better, but he's not going to be on the bench. He was asked about Emerick Laporte. I saw a video of Laporte on the City YouTube page. They were showing Laporte getting back to training. He was doing a lot of physical training, but apparently, according to Pep, he's not back yet until the international break. So Laporte is not there. He's going to be back after the international break. Apart from that, I didn't hear any other players were injured. I don't know if Veta was watching the press, if you heard anything else, but for me, it's just Walker and Laporte out. So it means
Yeah.
Go ahead, Veta.
Yeah, it looks. I've been looking at those training videos that City posts with like a magnifying glass. I'm trying to see any hint at players, and it looks like it's only Walker. And I believe in Pep's press conference that he mentioned that it was really only Walker that's on the outs right now. But I think Walker called or named in the international team. So I don't think it's anything too serious. He's probably just being cautious with Walker.
Oh yeah. I think it's not serious, but I would also do the same because we're gonna need him. You know what I mean? Like we'll need Walker. So would you start? How can you say this? Would you start playing him right away? Like, do we need him? I don't think we need him right away. I think we can manage
Yeah,
without him.
I think we can manage, and funny enough, I think we can manage because of the state of the league, right? Like it's not like anyone's really running away. I know Arsenal are still top, but I think he can afford to be cautious with the players, and I know we'll get into talking about the threat that the Wolves pose, but I think we can manage without Walker on that right hand side for this match.
I think we can. To be honest with you, we're gonna get into the lineup later on. Let me just read this. Chris, think the Gunners match is all about money lost over the days by TV stations and the schedules. I'm not really sure it's about that, but anyway, that's a good shout. But Costa's not fit to play. Yes. Look, for me, I take whatever. I'm shameless, better. If Costa is not there, I'm happy. Because Costa on his day, he'll give you trouble, even though he's 33 years old. He's one of those players that if you're not having a good day as a defender, if he
Yeah.
gives you a few bumps, he's all over you. Wolves normally tough for you guys, apart from when City trashed them last season. Yeah, we trashed them when Cody was gone. So I hope now Cody is gone to Everton. Maybe they'll be much easier to beat. So for me, players to watch, these are the ones I've picked. Uh, Better.
Okay. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you're wondering why De Bruyne is there. It's just that De Bruyne did not impress me in the Sevilla game, nor did he impress me in the Dortmund game. Just me. Like it's not the De
Mm.
Bruyne I see. I wasn't impressed in the Sevilla and Dortmund game. Yes, he had the assist in the Sevilla game, but apart from that, not really much. So I want to see what he's going to do because what he did to Wolves last season was incredible. He ripped them
Yeah.
apart himself. So that's why I've chosen him as a player to watch. And Alvarez, I just want to see if Alvarez starts because I think a game like Wolves, where they've got a lot of runners, Alvarez would be best to play in
Yeah.
in that game. It's just Wolves seem to have a lot of energy. Matthias Nunes in midfield, Neves in midfield, like those are engines, you know. So you need people like him to press from the front for the ball not to reach the midfield, so it's easier on our midfield. We'll get back to the lineup. But anyway, what do you think? I'm just saying, I wasn't impressed with Kevin De Bruyne and Sevilla, and I was also not.
Yeah, you know what? It's a funny thing when I look at KDB and I look at Gundogan. Sometimes they they don't have to impose themselves in some matches, and when you see that they aren't doing that, it's sometimes like they're not at it today. But because of the quality surrounding these guys, sometimes they do kind of more so play a role than to overall lead the team. And to say to keep an eye out for KDB, I think that's fair. I think another thing to keep in mind is after this match, it's international break, right? So so I don't want to say that these guys are already looking past the league because they're professionals and obviously they put in 100% when they play. But I think the Champions League was a chess match. The way that Pep set him up was like just do your role, nothing special. Guys came on in the subs and did something special. KDB in this match, if he starts, I think it's just going to be like, hey, just run the show. Don't look to be a star. We've got players that you can kind of feed the ball to be stars. If that sounds crazy, then I kind of think Pep's looking for everyone else to step up. So I wouldn't have the magnifying glass on KDB, but I hear you.
It's not sort of a glass. It's just I want to see him. You know, I want to see a sharper KDB, like a sharper one. Because I've been like since Haaland has come. Haaland has given him opportunities. Even in Sevilla game, Haaland gave him a 1v1. Remember, they did 1-2, give him 1v1. He missed it, and then
he missed that bad actually.
Yeah, he did. So I'm looking for the KDB. I'm looking for is the one that's able to put balls on the plate for you. Yes, he's done a few. Not much, just a few for Haaland, but I'd like to see a game where KDB feeds and tries to start pad on the stats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for because I know he's capable of doing it. So here you shouldn't have any problems, to be honest. Yeah, Chris, you'd say that, but you never know, you know, because both teams are going international break, so they'll give you that all, to be honest. Uncle, brother Patrick, glad I found your channel. Oh, big up to you, Daddy Factos, man. Big up to you. Hopefully you subscribe. Also subscribe to Veda Games channel, man, while you're there. Haaland, good form. And City's play Wolves is going to be trashed 4-0. Caught this. So Robert says Haaland is in good form and City are going to trash. So what about yourself? What do you think about Alvarez? I'd like Alvarez to play this just to see, because if Alvarez plays, it looks like he gives a bit of trouble to people's backline. Am I the only one who thinks that? Because he's constantly moving, and it's as if
I agree.
As if we were playing the first 9 and the main striker when we played Alvarez.
Yeah, I'd like to see Alvarez too because I think just the way he's such a pest against defenders. He's always looking, he's always challenging, he's trying to get that ball, and he plays on the front foot. I'd like to see him play. I'd like to see him start. Yeah, I'd like to see him start. And if he doesn't, then I would like an early sub. What I mean by early sub is like get on at like the 55th minute or something like that. But Alvarez, Haaland, it would be great for us to pepper them. I know we'll talk about the lineup a little down the road, but they didn't quite have a striker to worry about. The word is that Costa isn't playing, so that's a good thing. I think this is for us to kind of just keep that momentum from last season and make, no disrespect to Wolves fans, but make this team like our whipping post. You know, like let's just go out and put up those goals and stat pad and have 2 hat tricks from 2 players. I know that's wilding, but that's what I want to see. That's how I want to end this this part of the league before going into international break.
Yeah, I would definitely have to end up on the top of the table, isn't it? Let me just read this. That de facto says subscribe and like the video. I'm just here for Veda's nightclub metaphors. That's gas. So what about Gomez? This is before we get lined up. I just want to, like, this is before the international break. I think play Gomez for you to just find out that would Gomez be very reliable for me, because he played against Sevilla. Sevilla did not put much of a fight. No offense to Sevilla, but he tried his best. He did for what he was given. Because what I say is, you can't blame a player for the fact that okay, cool. So you can blame a player for the fact that he played against Sevilla, which was not a threat. He did his job, the same as Akanji did his job. But look, I would like Gomez also to play this game, and so we can watch him closely, because guys, Walker is 32 years old this year, and you can see he's getting injured a lot. And Walker might start losing his pace, but he'll still be faster than most players. So it's good to get people like Gomez already into the team so that they can be able to play in case things are difficult. Because look, the season is too long. There's going to be Carabao Cups, obviously, for that he can play FA Cups, but we might need fullbacks like him. People are busy raving that Jack Grealish and Mahrez need natural fullback. So get Gomez in there, man. Get the kid in there. The kid is also good at assisting. So look, guys, score prediction. We're not going to go to the score prediction yet. We're going to keep that for the end. But guys, as you're watching this, like the video. Some of you people are too stingy out there, man. You don't like the video. Like the vid. Why you stay? Like, it's quite funny. You find when the video is done, 150 people are watching the video. And if you look at the algorithms, you people stayed for a while. You stayed for a lot of minutes, but yet you don't like the video. That's being a hater, man. Don't be a hater. What are you here for? Don't be a hater. Liking the video is free. Like the video right now. I can give you a pause for 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, I'm joking. 10 seconds for you to like the video and continue watching the video. You get it? So like the video. Don't drop off because I have given out to you for saying that you have to like the video. So guys, we're going to keep this one short. It's not going to be very long. We've already clocked 18 minutes. Vete is going to be back in about 30 minutes. So now let's go to the part where everybody loves, the part where all of you are here for. I know you guys. You're here for this. This is what you're here for. You're here for the lineup. You're not here to listen to us talk about, predict our feelings about this. You want to hear the lineup. Then as soon as I start talking about the lineup, just watch the chat. It'll start popping. No, I don't want that one. Let's go into the lineup, man. Let's go into the lineup. Okay, cool. Let's go to the lineup. Okay. At this point in time, everybody's fit. What are your lads' thoughts on Jack Grealish at the moment? For me, he's been disappointing. We're gonna answer that in a few minutes, Chris. We did a stream with the Dortmund game. We spoke about Jack. Jack is disappointing at vibes, and however, he's good for the team as backup. Yeah, we'll talk about Jack very soon. Okay, guys, let's go to the lineup. I want the guys in the chat and the people watching to help out with the lineup, because it's a one man show. Vete will be back, but he'll help a bit. But let's help out. So in goal, obviously, it's Edison. So as we said in goal, it's Edison. Say super Jack Grealish as a keeper. Nah, relax, Factos, relax. Okay, cool. So right back. I'm sorry, guys. John Stones scored an amazing goal, but people know me. I'm not with Putin. I don't like this thing where you put a center back as a fullback. No, so I'm going to stick to Cancelo. Now down the middle. This is where it's going to be very difficult. Guys, let me see what you guys are saying. Victor says Ake. Does everybody want Ake in the team? Who is going to be our center back pairing? I don't think it's going to be Akanji again. I doubt it, because Diaz held the bench. Diaz is fit, so Robert, come on, man. Ake is the left-sided center back. Diaz.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's fine, man. Diaz held the bench, and I think Diaz comes back in the team. But I don't think Akanji plays again. I don't know. I'll leave it to Fede. Does Akanji play again? I doubt it.
I don't think so, man.
There's other center backs that are fit. Welcome to the show, Don't Smoke, man. There's other center backs that are fit. Victor.
Okay. Not to interrupt you guys, but Akanji has to play, and again? I'll tell you why. Yes, so the reason why Akanji is playing is because at the moment Akanji is actually the Walker replacement because of his pace, right? If you see even against Dortmund in transition, the reason why why he came straight in is because Walker's injured, and I feel as long as Walker's injured, because of his pace, you can only have one of Stones or Diaz or Ake at centre back with Akanji. You need the pace of Akanji, or you might see him at right back, but Akanji has to play, especially if Traore starts. They'll be
Wait,
screwed without pace.
wait. So you're flipping the script. You're saying Akanji as a right back.
No, he could play as right back, but he has to play because of his pace. That's why
So Diaz gets dropped again and Stones holds the bench.
what all I know is you don't be surprised if you see Akanji because we need him for his pace, and that's why he played immediately as he arrived.
Okay. So I'm lost here. So my centre back pairing is Akanji, and who's next to Akanji? Nathan Ake?
I think that's the hard
Diaz,
one now.
Diaz holds the bench
hard
again.
one. The thing is, who plays striker for Wolves?
It's gonna be Jimenez. Is it Jimenez or what his name is? Is it Jimenez? What's his name? Is it Jimenez?
Because what I've seen with Pep is if the opposition striker is good in the air, Ake always plays.
Okay. What about Diaz? Diaz was benched in the last game.
So hence Diaz might start. So you might I think the surprise might be Ake at left back. That could be the surprise. If Pep decides to go conservative.
Okay, cool. So you were telling me that so John Stones is gonna hold bench, isn't it?
It seems like.
So this is what you're looking for.
I'm not looking for this, but I would like Gomez at left back. But I'm saying Pep being Pep. Because if you've noticed, Pep has been very conservative, especially with one of the fullbacks. He doesn't want us to be caught out of possession high up the pitch and running back to our own goal. So I wouldn't be surprised if I saw this, but I would like Gomez at left back. That's what I'd like. But Pep being Pep.
Yeah, but you know, when you're doing this lineup, it's not about Pep. This lineup is about you.
But then it's Gomez.
Because regardless what we do on this stream, we might only get 7 or 2 or 3, right? You know, Pep. So at the end of the day, what would you want to see?
Love Gomez. I'd love to see Gomez at left back.
Okay, cool. So that's your back.
Yeah, that would be my back four.
Yeah, we haven't been solid since he got injured. Marwin says Diaz and Stones. Daddy Factor says, I think Akanji will struggle against Costa. He's still young. Akanji is 27 years old. Factors, 27 years old. Costa not playing. Oh, my bad. Okay, so maybe Diaz and Akanji. Diaz is lacking something unknown this season. You might be right, Robert. He hasn't been the same Diaz. It's going to be Cancelo, Ake, Diaz, Stones. Man, I don't really want to, Victor. I don't want to see Stones. I doesn't want to see Stones at right back. I'm sorry.
Like, I don't want to see that either.
Yeah, it only worked against Sporting because Sporting were not attacking us, and we dusted Sporting at the beginning of the game. But come on, I don't want to see Stones because, guys, as much as Pep might play him, but Pep is stubborn. But as much as Stones did well at right back, he was getting outrun when the runners go, and he was struggling to run back. I saw him a few times struggling to run back. He offered nothing in attack-wise apart from the goal, if I'm being honest. He had to stay conservative. So I don't know, and I would rather see 4 backs that are bombing forward and are able to track back. So that's all I can say. It says the Costa is 100. Are you trying to play young defenders? Wow, no experience in this formula. What do you mean by young defenders, Robert? Because Akanji is 27 years old. Cancelo is 27 years old. Gomez is 21. Diaz is 24 years old. So what young defenders are you talking about? I know Pep is stubborn. So, guys, like the vid, as we're talking, like the vid. So, guys, I was in a space earlier on. Somebody says they would like to see Phillips in this game. because every time Wolves are able to beat us or get a draw, it's because they outrun us, but they want to see Rodri take a break. But now we're going to national break. We need to rest Rodri.
The thing is, if Bernardo plays, then Rodri can play. If Gundogan plays, then we need Phillips. So it depends on the combination that we go with.
I think Bernardo is jumping in this game after the way he performed in the second half when he came on at the when we were losing to Dortmund, and the way he performed. I think he wants to start in this game. I don't think Gundogan would mind if he saw it's Bernardo on the team sheet. To be honest with you, the other individual which I was telling Veta earlier on who needs to perform is De Bruyne. I haven't liked him in the Sevilla nor in the Dortmund games. I don't know if it's just me don't smoke. He hasn't looked. He's had an assist, but it's not like he's played out of his skin. I don't know if that makes sense. He looks tired. He also looks tired a bit.
The reality is, De Bruyne's output allows him to get away with a lot of bad performances. Right. So, but as for form-wise, De Bruyne hasn't played well for a very long time. Right. And I think now when you have struggling De Bruyne with Gundogan in midfield, we lose control.
Yeah, that's not a good combination. Because
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's not great. And here's a comment. Victor says, remember the first thing Pep said after the Dortmund game was he wants to hear credit for Stones. I think it was about the goal because people kept on talking about Haaland's goal. So he was talking about Stones. Look, I love Stones, but trust me, apart from that goal, it wasn't looking great. And that's Dortmund. And Wolves are more structured right now. KDB looks unmotivated. I think he's tired. I think he'll be being tired because the guy gets played off. And you know what's going to piss me off? He goes to international break and that idiot always plays him regardless that it's a small game. You know what I mean? So let's move on to the midfield. So it's Rodri, yeah.
Rodri, we're not thinking Phillips.
That's what I'm saying. Is it Rodri or Phillips? Because even if we play De Bruyne, or Silva, still play Phillips, that would be a very fast midfield.
I would like to see Phillips myself.
Yeah, I'll give you Phillips. Because I think that would be saucy. So what's our midfield? Are we going with Gundogan? Or we are going to go with let me read this comment from Robert. Cancelo is solid. Akanji is only new to the league. Diaz is young and lacking something. Gomez new engine on the block, but not sure. Okay, fair enough, and I give you that. But look, let me ask you this, Robert. You say Diaz is young. Saliba is also young. Gomez is young. So is Saliba. Saliba is young and younger than Diaz and younger than Gomez, and he's playing at Arsenal. So give me that answer since you're Arsenal fan, though. Just me giving you. Funny how Rodri struggled the first season and then becomes a Ferrari in the DM. Yeah, he's a Rolls Royce, man. He's a Ferrari. You're right, guys. Like the video if you're watching as we move on. So it's Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne.
The thing is, if you play Phillips, I see Gundogan playing, unfortunately.
But remember, this is you. It's not a Pep, it's you.
Yeah, the thing is, Phillips and De Bruyne. The thing is, Phillips gives you energy, but I haven't seen Phillips slow the game down. Right, that's one thing that Rodri gives you, right? But now, Rodri doesn't have the legs of a Phillips, because in this game it's our legs, especially with the new acquisition of that Nunes guy for Wolves, right? Because their midfield will be Neves, Moutinho, and Nunes. Now with Neves and Nunes, it's legs. Moutinho is the one who's more like their Gundogan, who's a bit slower, but he keeps things ticking. So
no, but ignore the fact. Ignore Pep. This is you.
No. I'm looking at the opposition because this is gonna be a battle of the midfield, right?
Yeah. The so thing is speed.
Yeah, you need Bernardo there, right? Bernardo is a given.
Okay, Bernardo and De Bruyne.
I say keep it consistent. Bernardo with KDB, add Phillips. I think we do that.
Because if we had this midfield, what's his name, Don, this would be. I think this midfield would be fast and high pressing. I think this is a difficult, more stronger midfield. You know what I mean? Like more like the other midfield of Rodri and Gundo is a midfield that keeps the ball. It will be good at keeping the ball, but this is a midfield that you're not easily outrun. You know what I mean? Like you're not outrun them.
But now the thing is, Wolves wants an open game. They want ping pong, right? Once you open the game for them, I think it plays to their advantage because they have runners. They have that Podence and Neto guy, right?
Says, gotta head up, brothers. Back to work. Dropped by to support from Canada. Big up to you, Daddy Factors. Big up to you, man. Thanks.
This is a very exciting midfield if you want to blitz a team, right? This midfield can blitz a team. Like if you want that early 3-0 in the first half, right, and go over a team.
I also like the idea, and just in terms of recognizing abilities, right? I think we see the occasional long pass from Gundogan, but he's not in this midfield. I think we'll see long passes from Phillips. We'll definitely see it from KDB. Silva doesn't tend to do it himself. Like he'll carry the ball and he's got the intricate close passes 1 and 2s, but the really either long in the air or on the ground passes, I think we can expect it out of this midfield, and I'd be excited to see it.
Okay, cool. So let's go for the front anyway. So the front, obviously, Haaland, and do we go for Foden and Alvarez? Because we're looking at an exciting team.
Yeah. So now the beauty of this, right, is I think the left wing picks itself by having Bernardo there, because we saw it. We saw it in the second half of the previous game of what happened when. I don't even have to mention his name. You would know him, right? The moment he came on with Bernardo, these guys were ticking, right?
I'm pretty sure if we saw this team, everybody would be smiling.
Yeah, man. This will blow Wolves out of the water, man.
I think it would, because this is like too much pace, too much skill, and high pressing. This is a very high pressing team and very skilled team at the same time. Very fast. Diaz is fast. Akanji is fast. Phillips is fast. Gomez is fast. Cancelo, yes, a bit fast. De Bruyne can be fast when he wants to be. Bernardo very fast. Haaland fast. Foden fast. I think if there's a counter and these three are running at you, you're sweating. So, guys, we're going to go straight to the score prediction because I'm also due for something else. So, what's the score prediction for this?
I hate giving a score prediction and predicting that we're not going to keep a clean sheet, because I'm not seeing a clean sheet in this game. This formation, these 11, I'd say like 4-1. I see a 4-1.
Okay, what about yourself, Don Smoke?
Funny enough, I was about to say the same score, 4-1.
Don, you know ball. Don Smoke, you know ball. That's why we get along, my friend.
You know, I see Haaland scoring a brace and then Pep removing him just before he scores his hat-trick.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, mine is 3-1. So anyway, guys, that's the show. Unfortunately, we have to go. So that's the show. We're going to post. We're going to post the lineup on Twitter. Thank you very much, Veta, and thank you very much, Don't Smoke. So,
anytime, guys, man.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah, always here, man. Always here, man. Get home safe, man. Let us see you on HH's show.